Welcome to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone. We're live inside Muscatine Hy-Vee on 2nd Avenue in Muscatine, streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Now, here's Tony Tone.
We're live? What do you mean, Ryan? On the internet? Oh, we didn't think we had the internet. Hi, this is Tony Tone with Hy-Vee Today for Thursday, the 18th of April. If you watch this show enough, you know that sometimes I forget what date it is, and I glance at the screen really quick like I did just there. I don't know if you can tell that I shifted my eyes from the camera to the screen. Camera, screen. It's an 18. Yep. I just did it again. We are Easter weekend. Will be open tomorrow. Whoa. Anyways, I just said that my wife just sent me, but wow, I might have to read that in a second. So we're glad to be with you. We're open tomorrow on Good Friday. We'll be here on Saturday. And should you find yourself needing anything on Sunday, which is Easter, we'll be ready to take care of you. That is for sure. Little windy and cold today weather-wise. I wonder, Ryan, if we could go to the Hy-Vee Today Weather Center, and then I can maybe read these text messages really quick just to make sure that everything's okay at home. Let's see here. Stand by. Oh, okay. That's funny. That was just my wife making fun of the morning show on B100 and wanting me to see the text. I agree. They're not that good. All right. So I'm making sure my kids are okay, right? So 47 degrees right now as we're doing this show in the morning, and a little brisk today, but look at how good it looks for the weekend, Ryan. Check 61 on Friday, 68 or Sunday, Saturday, and the worst day of the year so far, or thus far. That's exciting because you remember just a couple of months ago when it was 50 below zero. Remember that? Remember the polar vortex? I do. All right. Very good. And then the last thing I'll mention is that the garden center in our parking lot is officially open, from grills to patio furniture to flowers and more. And I would like to share a joke with you that I hope is not offensive. But Cody, what do you call... and I keep in mind I'm Irish as I say that. Cody, what do you call a drunken Irishman that's been asleep on your back porch all night? Patio furniture. Thank you. I'll be here all week. Tip your Starbucks baristas. Again, I'm Irish. I can make that joke. So if you need some patio furniture, or don't forget, we also have our friend Pete Moss is working in the garden center. So thank you, Rachel. So from Pete Moss to mulch and other stuff, you know me and my green thumbs. There's probably some perennials and some annuals and some succulents and stuff, hanging baskets. We should really get a camera out there, guys, or something, or a drone. Do we have the Hy-Vee Today drone that we could deploy? If we do, I want to fly it out of the store, though, just so that it not scares, but just make sure people are awake. If the drone flew right out of the store. Drone? Do we do that? No. All right. Let's get to our guests who are wondering why they're here and what this show really is. Rachel Roth is next to me, and Caleb Mann is next to Rachel, and we're going to talk about the Carnival After Prom Extravaganza, otherwise known as CAPE, coming up at Muscatine High School after prom. Rachel, we have no name for you, but that's okay. Thanks for being here. Caleb, how are you? Good to see you, buddy.
Thank you.
So glad that you're here. All right, so the Carnival After Prom My hands are very soft, aren't they? I have like the best moisturizer upstairs in my desk. You ever realize you have stuff in your desk that you forgot that you had in there? I got like that working man's hand stuff. I just found it this morning and I was really excited because I'm old now and I was cleaning my glasses because that's something that people with glasses do, I'm learning. And then I found that hand lotion and I was like, oh, this is great. But then like all my coworkers would make fun of me because I do the least amount of work with my hands. But I just wanted to share all that with you. All right, so CAPE is coming up after prom. Prom is Saturday, May 4th.
Correct.
Yes.
I was surprised to learn, Rachel and Caleb, that the prom dance itself is only 2 hours. Is that right? 9 to 11? I was reading on the Muscatine Community School District's website. There was a bunch of announcements. And Ryan, pull that link up if you could. It kind of outlined the May 4th schedule. So prom happens at the Merrill Hotel and Conference Center in downtown Muscatine.
Right. Yep.
And then we go to CAPE back at the high school. This is the CAPE form. Let's go to that website link if we could. We'll come back to that in a second because we still have ways for folks to get involved. But I was surprised to learn that the dance itself is only 2 hours, like 9 to 11. That feels short. I mean, I feel like it started at 8, but maybe Cape is really becoming the thing. Like, do you think we'll ever get to a place where there's no dance and it's just 6 or 7 hours of Cape?
I don't think we'll get to that point.
Yeah.
But
Don't
Cape
you
is,
both want to be at the school for 7 hours though on a Saturday night? No. No. Okay. But Cape is really something else. I mean, I didn't have this where I went to high school, but I certainly have a lot of friends that experience Capes at different high schools, and it seems like yes. Make sure you go to the AP office, get your tickets for prom, of course, which is at the Merrill Hotel. That's what I saw, 9 to 11. I thought, wow, that's a short prom, and then Cape, 11:30 until 3:30 in the morning. So, Rachel, Caleb, will you both be there for the entire Cape at MHS?
I will be there for the vast majority of it. I'll be leaving a little bit early for the breakfast that you just saw on the link there afterwards with students, but yes.
Wow. And at this point, Rachel, do we have an opportunity for people that are watching that want to contribute things that can be given away, or if they want to support, help offset some of the costs associated with Cape, can they still do that?
Yes, it's
Cool.
on the website,
Awesome.
and you could also go to the Muscatine High School announcements and get that on Muscatine announcements.
I know it's experience with going to show up. It seems like I just find it fascinating when they literally dressed up for prom, and then they show up to Cape, and the comment was like, everybody's like dressed comfortably, but some of the girls will still have like the makeup and their hair done up.
Right.
So they'll get there. Do they have to be at the high school by a certain time to participate in Cape? Like, is there a cutoff? Is it 11:30? Is it midnight?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, so there's usually about a half-hour window from when Cape starts that if you're not there, the doors are locked, and then students can't get in past that point, even if they do have a ticket.
Wow. Okay, so just a heads up again, if you have parents, or if you have kids that are playing kids, you're experiencing Cape.
Yes.
And a couple of years. What were some takeaways? First of all, did you win anything that night?
Yes.
Did you win a car that night?
No, I did not. I was not a car winner. Yeah, Cape is a blast. We would always say that Cape was more fun than prom, and maybe that's why Cape is a little bit longer. My junior year, I won DJ Hero, so that dates that back a while.
Gosh,
so that would have been
fantastic.
in 2009. And then my senior year, I won a tent, like a
tent?
4-person camping tent. So it was pretty awesome.
You still have that tent?
I do not.
I was hoping that you would set the tent up occasionally and use the DJ Hero in there.
No.
Which was kind of like Guitar Hero,
Yes.
red, green,
Yep.
blue, but it was
The
DJ
turntable,
Hero.
yes.
Yeah. That's fantastic.
Yeah,
Can you
absolutely.
please give away the DJ Hero Saturday, May 4th?
I don't know that anyone
You
would
still
want
have
it.
Yes,
I don't
they
know that anyone would want it
Everything
at this point.
old is cool again, right? Like we could give away MySpace accounts or something.
Okay, I'm not that old. I was part of
I mean, I guess I'm curious. I grew up in the area, but talk about Cape when you were there.
I think it was 1992 was my junior
Awesome.
year, and I'm pretty sure it was the very first year that they had Cape.
That's
and it
cool.
was at the Muscatine Mall.
Wow.
They
Okay.
closed it down. Yep. We had karaoke and blackjack, and then everybody just hung around the mall all night.
That's like a great experience, and you could just as easily this year have it at the mall. You wouldn't even have to lock the doors. I mean, there's just not a lot going on out there. But I imagine, no offense, Muscatine Mall, we love all the stores that are there. But certainly in '92, the mall was the spot, right?
It was
Like,
still.
I heard
Yep.
there was a sweet arcade back in the day, and of course,
Yep.
movie theater was in there.
Yep.
Is that DJ Hero? I'm
Yes.
so glad that we were
Yes,
able to
it
do
is.
the research and bring up a picture of DJ Hero. Okay, that's good. All right. I would love to see some pictures of the Muscatine Mall from circa the 90s, because that's before my time in Muscatine. So what was it? I mean, obviously, you both have firsthand experiences, but what was it that compelled you to want to get involved with Cape? Because you are giving up several hours of your time and the work that goes in ahead of Cape, but what brought you back into the fold, and how long have you been a part of it?
This is my 6th year.
Awesome.
And for me, it was just my kids wanting to be involved. I have 2 who graduated already, and I'm on our 3rd now. And just wanted to help make it fun for them and safe. And yeah.
Caleb, what about for you?
For me, this would be my 3rd year, and I would say in large part it would be the chair of the board, just the Fortenbachers, asking me to help, and realizing that it was a good chance for me. I work with students full-time at Calvary Church, and so getting to see our students in the church and just plan these little games for them that I do on a weekly basis, and just bringing some of those into the school.
So that's another part of the wrinkle with Cape, and we have some pictures from, this is last year, is that right, Ryan? Chad, all right, these are pictures from last year. It just looks like so much fun. And then all of the things that are given away. It's unbelievable, the support that we have.
Yes.
I say times, but it's true. This community is fantastic.
Yeah.
So Cape will happen until 3:30 in the morning, and then 5 a.m. from 3:30 to breakfast, and Cape's fantastic. Will you be?
Yeah, the family center.
Do I ever remember that?
Yep.
I've DJ'd events in there.
Sure.
If you would have had $1 million on the table and said, Tony, what's the name of that building? I would have been like, Calvary East Family Life Center.
Yep. So that is the east side of the building. Yep.
I know my directions.
Yep.
I don't want to brag. Family Life Center has enough space to have a couple hundred students.
Oh, easy.
Come
Yep.
out, right?
Yep.
And at that point, if you're already awake at 3:30 in the morning, you might as well see the sun come up, right?
Yeah.
Go up to Calvary, grab breakfast.
And a large reason we're doing the breakfast is even when I drive to Destin's or I've stopped to get breakfast and it is able to do that when realizing kids driving 30, 45 minutes, building up 5 minutes home. We just wanted some way to remove that 45-minute drive for them and still have a breakfast that they could be with their friends, and so eat some pancake sausage and head home after that.
I was hoping you were going to say it was going to be a carb-free breakfast. It's just eggs and meat.
No.
Because at Calvary, we're
Lots
all on
of
the keto
pancakes.
diet.
Lots of pancakes.
So many pancakes. That's a great point, though, isn't it? I mean, the last thing that you want is somebody, whether you're it's still a drive to go to how many people will be helping?
This will be
This is
the
the
inaugural
first time.
year.
Oh my
Yes,
gosh,
sir.
that's fantastic.
Yep.
So, do you feel like you have enough volunteers? Because you could have, I mean, I don't know what you're predicting, but I guess, conservatively, you could say you'd have 200 to 300 students, maybe,
yes.
right?
So we're ballparking it right there, 250
Sure.
students, and so we were getting the volunteers scheduled this week, and so really we'll have a warmer with the pancakes, and the main thing is just people to flip pancakes on the griddles, and so we've got enough people in the congregation that are willing to come early for the Sunday morning, and then they'll just stay through service.
Stay, right?
They'll just get up early, get up at 3, come cook pancakes, and then stay for Sunday.
Now,
I think I'm going to go home after Cape, go to bed, make my husband come.
that's a great idea.
Flip pancakes.
That nice tap on the shoulder.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
This morning I got, I didn't get the tap on the shoulder. I got the 6-month-old sat on my chest at 4, and my wife said, it's your turn. And I was like, okay, all right. And then I just got out of bed. So maybe it's not that. Maybe it's just the tap. I need you to go help out. At this point, do you know if we still could use volunteers for Cape itself? Again, Carnival Extravaganza. Carnival After Prom Extravaganza.
Yep.
Let me get my acronym straight here. 11:30 to 3:30 at the high school. Do we need volunteers still, do you think?
Yes.
I'm sure.
Yes.
Always.
We can always use more people.
We don't want Rachel and Caleb to be going it alone out there.
Yep. Volunteers are huge until basically the day before, and it's running small games, just crowd control, passing out food, all kinds of different options.
It's interesting that, Caleb, you said that Cape that was more fun than Con, though. So the time for waiting for the class 2019, are they more excited about it?
Yes, absolutely.
I didn't even know that was
A lot of them. Yes.
is you can just go Cape and have to get from
A lot of people do.
that, which again is from last year, the amount of students in the gym for the off and away. I guess I would just like you both to comment on the support that you have when you go out, to the businesses in the community or the individuals, and they're there every year to donate, right? I mean, it's great.
Oh, yeah. Well, a lot of these and probably people, too, send back thank you gifts. Also, people donate large prizes, so they'll sometimes donate chairs or other things. And then a couple years ago, we decided to add a bingo game.
Okay.
And so I went out and started asking people for marketing, hats, and then the businesses gave us a whole bunch of those kind of things too. So they've been really, really generous. We have great support.
And will there be another car given away this year? Is that happening?
Yes, I believe so. And it's you saw the picture of the kid holding the key there with Krieger's and Krieger's is huge every year. That's one of the biggest draws for students in the area and that's only eligible for seniors. And so you're playing all these small games all night to get tickets. The tickets you put in those buckets that you saw, but the tickets can't go towards the car. So each senior gets one ticket when they come in the door, puts it in the bucket for the car, and then someone's going home with a car that night, which is pretty awesome.
Whether you needed it or not. That is awesome. Although you'd be hard pressed to have somebody win a car and go, well, you know,
I
don't know if I need it. All right, so 11:30 until 3:30 in the morning. It's been a tradition in Muscatine for a long time. I went to high school, Oak Park River Forest High School outside of Chicago. There was no.
This year, we're also setting up some on Friday night because race for the schools is Saturday morning.
Holy moly!
So that kind of shuts off some of the access. So we're going to be setting up Friday night and probably more on Saturday morning.
Jeez Louise. All right, I want to put the form on the screen if we could as we wrap up with Rachel and Caleb. If you're watching and you would still like to get involved, I would say at this point your best bet is to contact somebody at Muscatine High School or you reach out to Rachel or Caleb. You can see their names both on the screen. But this is it, right? So this is the form that went out for parents and guardians, kind of with all the information on what's happening. You can see contact info for the Cape chairs, for Mark and Amy. Their email address is on there. Volunteer if you like. And then again, if you want to make a donation, if you want to donate a DJ Hero or an original Xbox maybe. What else would have been popular in 2009? I'm trying to think. Wow.
Just Dance or DDR with the little mats that you stomp on. All those interactive video games.
It's not that long ago, Caleb, but it was 10 years ago, right? As we sit here, it doesn't feel like it was that long ago. I was 25 10 years ago and definitely not as well-rounded as I am now. Cape is a good thing for sure. There are a lot of volunteers and people that are connected to it, and I'm glad that both of you came on to talk about it. And I hope that for the folks around you, it motivates you to get involved. Even if you're an empty nest, there's nothing that says you have to have a kid in school.
Or alumni who've been through it before. We'd love to have you back.
Come on back, alumni. And if you have any fun stories about when Cape was at the mall, not pictures of DJ Hero as we need to. I asked for some pictures of the Muscatine Mall in the 90s. Nothing. There's no record of it. I don't really need that. Thank you both for coming on. Good luck. I hope that it goes well. And then the breakfast, I think that's fantastic. I didn't know that it was the first year of the breakfast after Cape at Calvary, but it is a great idea. And Caleb, you hit the nail on the head. We don't want students to have to drive out of town somewhere. And ultimately, where are they going to go where the food's going to be good at 4 in the morning? You know what I'm saying? Like, right? It's true. No offense to places that are open that late out of town, but I mean that's the reality. Is you'd rather just make the short drive. I mean, I don't know if you've timed it from Muscatine High School to Calvary. What is it? 7 minutes? I like to say you can get anywhere in Muscatine in about 6 or 7 minutes.
And I forgot to mention the huge part. It's free to all the students. So you're also saving the money when you're going to Perkins or whatever.
So that's the best part, right? I mean, prom is already affordable, and then they show up to Cape and they have no cost at Cape, and then they go to Calvary for breakfast. It's fantastic. And I guarantee you'll have some students that you just find down in the main Calvary entrance where you have all those comfortable couches just crashed out. Are you
I have to keep an eye on that.
It'll
all be locked down. It'll all be locked down till
you're just gonna have hammocks strung throughout the family life center. That's
hammocks that they won at Cape.
Good. Bringing it full circle.
There you go.
That's fantastic. Rachel, thank you for coming on. Caleb,
thank you very much.
See you. Good luck with everything.
Thank you so much.
It goes well. And please, if somebody has a DJ Hero or a Guitar Hero and you want to donate it, like a slightly used one, you know that you may have it in a box somewhere, right? 4-person tent that's 10 years old, right? These are things that the kids want to win. It's everything old is new again. Fanny packs. Anybody got any fanny packs?
They're back.
Calvary Church have fanny packs, branded fanny packs yet?
No, we do.
There. So right to your left, to the left, to the. I feel like I'm doing the Cupid shuffle. There you go. Tilting the camera up a little bit, and cakes, cakes, cakes. Everybody. So whether you have somebody that's at Muscatine High School, Wilton High School, Durant, West Liberty, The color doesn't matter. The style of cake. There's so many good options. Those guys look like they're from Hy-Vee Corporate, so that's interesting. And they're spying on us. Dun, dun, dun. Is that a camera on a grocery cart? So check out that cake display. Run, Cody, run. They're coming to get you. And we'll get you taken care of. The bakery will do a great job. And coming up in, I believe I have the date set, June 7th on this show. We'll talk to at least 2 of our cake decorators, Jackie and Jody, who can help you out. And we've lost Cody, ladies and gentlemen. Cody is gone. Oh, no, he fell into that pothole. We really got to get that filled. So we'll talk to Jody and Jackie on May 7th. They'll be on the show. And I think Jody's plan is, as they're on the show, she's going to, like, decorate the cake. So Ryan Broderson already excited. He's writing that date down in his day planner. So that's good. Now, I don't know if our next guest could help with potholes. A lot of people that waited to get their roof fixed. Yeah. And I don't know. I mean, I certainly can't sit here. I'm the furthest thing from anybody that knows how to do construction stuff. But, Zach, it seems like if people waited to replace a roof, knowing how we can get some rain in the spring and the summer, like they need to get that taken care of.
Yeah,
right?
and I've looked at quite a few already this year, and I'm still coming across some that have hail damage and things like that with insurance claims. So there's still plenty of roofs out there, I believe.
Have you, and we're looking at some pictures from the ZWB General Construction and Projects Facebook page. Have you come across any roofs where you're just peeling back layers and layers of roof? I didn't know that was a thing that some people do when they get a roof replaced. They just leave an old roof there. Have you come across that?
Yeah, multiple times.
Yeah. I would look at it as like, I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to do that. We're seeing some pictures again from your Facebook page. You know, that's got to be something that, again, if you don't know how to do it right, you could run into some issues. Yeah. You're the guy that can do it right. But just talk about that. I mean, those look fantastic, right?
Yeah, thank you. Doors can be really big pain.
Yeah.
I mean, an exterior door can end up taking you every bit of a day.
Holy moly.
Wow. So there's no single door that seems to be the same on a seasoned home.
I was going to say, on a seasoned home. Yes, that's fantastic. So what was it that made you want to just kind of to chase the American dream and own your own business and launch ZWB General Construction and Projects? I mean, I know that you've always been very handy, right? And you know how to do things and you can build things. Was it just wanting to take that next step? I mean, did you get to the point where people were already asking you to help or to do things for them that you thought, I could maybe do this full time?
Yeah, that was part of it. And I'd had my business on the side there and worked full time for quite a few years. And to be honest, the reason why I did start ZWB General Construction was I tried joining the military.
Okay.
And I tried 3 times for whatever reasons. They weren't ready for me.
Okay.
And now I'm too old to go there.
Gotcha.
So in the end is where I hope that my business goes to is I'll be able to give back equipment. I like being a couple hundred feet in the air.
That's awesome.
Pouring 1,000 yards of concrete.
Gosh.
That's my favorite kind of things. But
yeah,
really the bigger the job, the better for me. That's why I named ZWB General Construction.
Yeah.
I'd like to be able to run bigger jobs that entail quite a bit of work.
From residential up into commercial, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you want to be able to be there for whatever folks need.
Right.
And selfishly, I think about things that just come up that you're like, I would love to do that, but you don't know the first thing. And that's where it's okay to reach out to somebody like Zach and say, you know what, I got this part of my sidewalk that's just been a giant pain. Can you help me out? And then at the other end of that, for someone that's, got some commercial business property and they need some help, you're going to be there for them as well. I love looking at the concrete work, though. I mean, is there anything better than like freshly done concrete? I mean, especially when you can have a before and after picture of how it used to look, right? And it's just like, oh, it's noticeably different. Just look at that. I can't get enough concrete pictures. That might be a thing. I might have to start a group. And again, 800-270-2786.
That's correct.
That's the magic number. If you call on Sunday, you're going to leave a voicemail.
That's right.
Just a heads up. This is a great time of year for sure for people that are looking to have things done, whether it's on Facebook or online or by reaching out. I'm just glad that you were able to find the time to stop by and talk to us, because I know that, again, you're the guy, right? And you have a lot to manage outside of family and everything, doing a business like this. It's really exciting. I'm so happy for you, buddy.
Thank you, and thanks for having me.
Oh, gosh, absolutely. So, again, whether it is like you're looking at the siding on your house and you're going, I got to get this taken care of. And I can't even think of the problems that shoddy or siding that's old can lead to. That's just it. I think sometimes we just want to put Band-Aids on things, Zach, and it's only going to cause a bigger headache down the line, right?
Yeah, that's very true. I don't put Band-Aids on
No,
things.
no.
I will tell people I won't do that.
Right.
if it's not the right way to do it.
And it's, I mean, you got to have integrity and ethics and honesty in business, right?
Yeah.
Ryan, have you ever had a mimosa? Not in your life, not yet. You know who loves a mimosa is Irv, our favorite coworker Irv here at the Hy-Vee. He loves mimosa and listening to his Kiss cassette tapes, everybody. All right, so today on the 18th, see you, buddy. Thanks, Zach. Today is the 18th of April. We've got so many things going on in the store. We've got an Easter wine flyer, ladies and gentlemen. Again, great opportunities to save. Ryan, let's do some wine math. How can I get a bottle of Ava Grace wine down to $3.39 per bottle? Let me take a breath because I'm going to fire through this. So it's $6.99 retail price with $1 off. It brings it down to $5.99. You're going to buy 12 bottles because here's how you're going to get the deal. When you buy a case, you're going to get 10% off. That's an additional $7.19. That brings it to $64.69. Plus, there's a $24 mail-in rebate. That brings it down to $40.69. Divided by those 12 bottles is $3.39 per bottle. And if you're thinking to yourself, Tony, I don't know if I need 12 bottles of Ava Grace wines, you're wrong. Share them. Keep them. Hang on to them. You can't beat that. $3.39. And don't forget, whether you're going to buy a case or just 6 bottles of wine at Hy-Vee Wine and Spirits, you save 10%. 10%. So even if we scroll up a little your deviled eggs and eat them too, we've got a good-looking flyer. I had 2 of them the other day, and they were not that bad. But again, Steve Graham did put bacon on me, asthma a little bit. Will I buy deviled eggs this weekend and try them again? Maybe. We'll see. Everything to entertain for Easter 2019. We're happy to take care of you. Jennifer and the crew ready to go. You can see the fuel savers on there. We did the math the other day. You bought everything, you would save, I think, like 48 cents off per gallon. The watermelon boats are fun. The chocolate-covered strawberries with the pastel colors are ready to go at your Muscatine Hy-Vee. Chocolate-covered strawberries, 12 count, ready to go. Don't miss out. That's a good deal for sure. All right, let's go breakfast with the Easter Bunny, right? That's this Saturday from 8 till 10, Easter Bunny. We like to call the Easter Bunny E-Bun, hanging out in the Market Grill Express from 8 till 10. Bring the kids, bring the grandkids. Breakfast with the E-Bunny, Easter Bunny, is great. $5 for kids buffet. Adult buffet, $7.99, includes a drink. You can see it right there. Breakfast with the Bunny, Market Grill Express, ready to go. Don't miss it. And then I would be remiss if I didn't mention the Thursday night dinner that is going on tonight, starting at 4 o'clock. Ryan Broderson, how many chicken legs can you eat? Steve Graham told us he thinks he could eat 24 fried chicken legs the other day. I said 6, and I felt like that was a lot. And then he said 24. $8 tonight, don't miss that. And then looking ahead to next week, it's a half rack of ribs or a full rack, Hickory House baked beans and coleslaw, a new offering each and every Thursday. I only want you if you're bringing cheese or something. This is like the 3rd time I've seen Delmer peeking around the corner. I'm not sure what's happening. You don't have a Zumba class over there, do you? You good? All right. Now, what if I wanted like a meat and cheese tray? Could you help me out with that for Easter? Okay. Do you like a... Yeah. Okay, what if I just wanted one at work? If I paid for it, if I wanted to buy one at work, could I have one? Of course, thanks, Delmer. That's great. So, and Delmer and the crew, by the way, the other day, they were putting together some of these trays, and I don't know if you'll ever have a better meat and cheese tray with some of the Deluso products that you have. I mean, that is from just a sandwich to it's just the best. We know that. Look at Delmer right there, everybody. There he is, right there. Hello, friends. And then the Ellsworth cheese curds. Let me know when those. Okay, I'm just making sure they're not there right now. I won't call in sick. I'll be here. It's Good Friday. I got to be here. There's a lot of people that have Good Friday off, but we'll be right here. All right. You still going to get an Easter basket or no? Easter basket for you? Probably just granddaughter, grandkids, Easter baskets? Yeah. Okay. All right. Somebody should get Delmer an Easter basket. He's not saying no. It's just a basket full of golf balls. Not a bad Easter basket for a guy that likes to golf. All right. Delmer and the crew always ready to take care of you. That's for sure. And then also, I should mention, today, starting right now, we've got a fantastic seafood flyer that is also available at the front of the house. Captain John will be on the show tomorrow. So many good opportunities to grab some seafood and save, and they've got a fuel saver on top of that. For $25 you spend cents off per gallon. Great. It looks wonderful. We'll get Captain John on the show tomorrow around 9 a.m. Talk more about that. So a lot of stuff going on. You have it. It has it. I forgot I sent it. Look at that. Doing a little inception. There we go. Swordfish steak, salmon burgers, breaded catfish nuggets, crab cakes. Oh my gosh, those crab cakes look awesome, don't they? Ooh, homemade crab salad, Jamaican seasoned shrimp skewers. And if we scroll down to the bottom, Ryan, we'll do a little fuel saver math for everybody. 15 cents off per gallon with every $25 you spend. And this is good today, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, right? Awesome opportunity to not have to pay full price at the pump while picking up the best and the most freshest seafood in Muscatine County. You're going to find it right here at Hy-Vee and Hy-Vee Seafood. Nobody does it better. That is for sure. We'll talk to Captain John tomorrow. Okay. Looking at my notes, feel good about everything. Think we accomplished all that we needed to. I can tell you this right now, ladies and gents, that tomorrow as we do the show on Friday morning, it will be busy in this store, and we'll be ready to take care of you with everything Easter, right? Rachel, Caleb been helping out for 3 years with Cape. Rachel for 6 years. We appreciate their time. And, of course, Zach Boots for stopping by talking about ZWB General Construction and Projects. Get a hold of Zach should you find yourself needing anything this spring or summer, and shop local when it comes to that type of work. John Moravik and Bobby Howard and the crew. We've got, of course, the CBI Super Bank inside Hy-Vee, which is fun to have those folks here. They do a good job. Olivia and everybody, and Diego, great. Cassidy, great group of people. I see them every day because we work in the same building. And our friends at Toyota Muscatine, right? In addition to the cart cam, hey, you find yourself having a very generous Easter Bunny, and the Easter Bunny says, go pick out the Toyota of your choice. You go see Jimmy Greenhaw or TJ and the crew, and they'll take care of you. And if your Easter Bunny also needs a job, right? I mean, if I'm the Easter Bunny, I'm working 1 day a year. I'm calling team staffing. I need a job. Get a hold of team staffing, 109 Lake Park Boulevard. Whether you're the Easter Bunny or just someone that's looking for a better opportunity, they'll take care of you. And we'll have the job board on tomorrow's show. I've said enough. Thanks for watching. Goodbye or good night, wherever you are. Delmer.
Yes.